competing in the 20th ATP tournament of his young career. Talented Greek Stefanos Tsitsipas has scored his biggest win here in Barcelona, toppling the third seed and the last year's finalist Dominic Thiem 6-3, 6-2 in an hour and 20 minutes for his first ATP 500 semi-final. This was their third meeting of the season and the first triumph for Stefanos, who used the fact that Dominici struggled in both previous matches in Barcelona, defending his second serve in the best possible way and making a lot of damage on the return to reach the last four in dominant style. The Austrian was off to a better start, but he couldn't keep the lead, losing the last 5 games of the opener and sending the momentum to the other side of the net. The same scenario occurred in set number 2 as well, and Stefanos won every game from 2-1 down to celebrate a huge win and continue his great run after beating Corentin Moutet, Diego Schwartzman and Albert Ramos Vinolas in the previous rounds. Tsitsipas needed some time to settle into a good rhythm, hitting a backhand long to drop serve in the very first game, missing another routine shot in Game 2 when Thiem cemented his break. The Greek fired a good serve to fend off a break point in Game 3, and we could mark this as one of the crucial moments of the set, as it changed the course of the set completely. Dominic held with ease in Game 4 as well to move 3-1 up, but that was all we saw from him by the end of the set, wasting 3 game points at 3-2 to get broken and lose his advantage after a poor backhand that landed wide. Service winner delivered the first lead for Tsitsipas in Game 7, and he broke again in Game 8 after a double fault from Thiem. The Greek ruled the court now, and he held in Game 9, with a forehand winner to bring the opener home by 6-3 and move closer to the finish line. Nothing could separate them in the first 4 games of set number 2, and it was Stefanos who moved in front in Game 5 when Thiem sprayed another forehand error. This gave him an even bigger boost, and he hit 3 winners in Game 6 to increase his lead to 4-2. The last year's finalist lost his ground completely, and he dropped serve at love in Game 7 after another error, and Stefanos wasted no time before he completed the win, firing a backhand down the line in Game 8. To produce the biggest win of his career so far, rattling off the last 14 points of the match to reach the semis in style. The 5th seed Carreno Busta is through to his first semi-final in Barcelona after a solid 6-3, 7-6 triumph over the 2nd seed Grigor Dimitrov in an hour and 37 minutes. The Spaniard won just 6 out of the first 12 matches he played in 2018, but he found his form in Miami, where he lost in the semi-final to Alexander Zverev, and he is chasing his first ATP final since Estoril last year. This was their 6th clash, and Pablo notched the 3rd win, saving 3 out of 5 break points and stealing rivals' serve on 4 occasions to make the difference and prevail in straight sets. Things became ugly in the last few minutes after one questionable call in the tie-break, but it all stayed on some verbal comments from Grigor, who will have to wait for some other opportunity to reach the first ATP final on clay since Istanbul 2 years ago. Quarterfinal results: Stefanos Tsitsipas (GRE) vs 3, Dominic Thiem (AUT) 6-3, 6-2, 5, Pablo Carreno Busta (ESP) vs 2, Grigor Dimitrov full 6-3, 7-6, 4. Also read: Budapest Open, lone titleist Seppi leads Italian battalion in QFs.